Do you want to turn a piece of junk like this into this? In this video, I'm going to show you how. Marcelo Saruco asked for this video, so if you find it useful, then you can thank him. So where do we start? We start with Path of Exile. First things first. Every bleed axe wants this roll, which is damage over time multiplier for bleeding with hits from this weapon. And to get a maximum tier of 1, we need eye level 83, so far our axe needs to be at least eye level 83. We also potentially want one of these fizz rolls, eye level 77, 83 trumps it, and we want increased fizz. And that is also an eye level 83 for T1. Now bear in mind, getting 3 T1s is pretty impossible. But if we use jagged and corroded fossils, then we've got a fair percentage chance of getting these. We've got a 33% chance to get a flat fizz roll. To get a T1 is 0.9%, so the chance of getting a T1 there is very slim. Increased fizz, at least one roll, is 17%, and we got a 7% chance to get the dot multi with bleeding inflicted with this weapon. It's about a 3% chance for each tier, so they're all equal. Okay, so we're going to lay out our fossils here. Now the jagged fossils and the resonators, I already had these. I had to buy the corroded, and they were 5 chaos each, so total 100 chaos for the 20 of them. The jagged chaos, if you were to buy them, are 2 for 1 chaos, so they're pretty cheap, 10 chaos for 20. And the potent chaotic resonators are 2 chaos apiece, so 40 chaos for the 20 of them. And you should be able to get a roll fairly decent for about 17. Now what we're looking for on this axe, as a minimum, is the damage over time multi. Anything else we can sort of craft towards, but we do want that. Okay, we didn't get it on that one. Or that one. We got it on that one. That is a T2 roll, I believe. So we're going to try and roll off anything that isn't useful. So we do want to get rid of the accuracy, I think. We missed it. But can we get the accuracy this time? And you don't really want to roll it back this much if you can help it. But, oh, the bleed's gone. That's trashed. Try again. Nope. Next. Oh, hold on. That is a T1 roll. If we can get rid of the dual wielding, we should be good. So let's give that a go. We haven't got rid of dual wielding. Try again. And we got rid of the bleed roll. I trashed. And nothing. Try again. Nope. Next. Ooh, that's fairly nice fizz, but I do want the bleed roll. Nope. Okay, we're going to roll the next 7, and I'm going to speed that up a little bit so it's quick for you. And let's give it a go. Nope. That is a T3 roll, but it's got nice fizz on it. Okay, so we want to get rid of the dual wield, and we got rid of the attack speed. Okay, let's try again to get rid of the dual wielding. Okay, we got rid of it. Perfect. Let's get some quality on it. Should have done this before I crafted it, really. And then let's get a craft on it. And what do we want? Attack speed, maybe? Leeched as mana could be quite useful because we wouldn't need an external jewel then. But what else we got? Attack speed, but that's 1x. Ooh, fizz damage over time multi, only 4 chaos. Let's do that. That's 20% more damage, really. And that'll give us a total of 61% increased damage with bleeding. Put that on. Okay. Okay, then we'll go to the menagerie, and we're going to get an Elder mod on it. And this is like a Exalt Slam for an Elder mod. Now we need a Cray Kick more, which I don't have. So if we concentrate really, really hard, or actually pay 30C, it'll just appear and we can put it into our menagerie. And then we can actually run it. So Elder mod, let's go. And these fights are quite difficult, so you want a fairly good axe. Jack the Axe is a great budget axe for this build. So I do suggest you get one. It will take you all the way to red maps. Early red maps, maybe. And these fights are harder than they look. And also make sure you jump around, because some of them drop that chaos explodey thing on the ground. And anytime now. Okay, we're done. What did we get? 10 strength. Wow. I'm glad I didn't pay an X for that. 30C seems a little bit of a rip-off as well. Now we could get 30% quality with a Crake Vessel. I'm not going to do that because it corrupts the item, and I might want to change this later, probably not. But you can get a higher roll than that from the Immortal Syndicate, so we're going to get it from there, and that doesn't corrupt your item. Okay, so I want to show you a different way of getting this. So here's another axe I made after the first one, just to prove a point. Now this is pretty low to start with, but you can get a multi-mod. So for 2x, 3 crafted modifiers. The craft itself takes up 1. So you want to make sure you've got at least 3 open prefixes and suffixes. Practically prefixes for fizz. And what we're going to do here is we're going to look for a fizz roll. And there we go. Let's put that on. It's 1x. So far 3x for the craft on top of, I think it was like 4 to get the base roll. And what else do we want to put on there? Probably we got an open suffix. It's going to be a damage over time multi. And there we go. It's a T1 roll. So that's a 78% more damage with bleed. If you want to find out more about the build itself, the old build guide is up top left. It'll be replaced with a new build guide when that comes out. And top right is the levelling of the current character I'm working on. If you think someone will find this useful, then share it with them. And if you've enjoyed this video, then please tickle that like button. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.